Hi there, it's Daragh here from codingmindfully.com, and I'm both thrilled and privileged to be here with you at Codeland to guide you through your meditation break. I will begin by giving a few bits of information. I'll talk a little bit about why meditation is useful for programmers, why you might like to try it. And also, I'll give you some brief instructions so that you know what to do during the session. And I'll be providing instruction throughout. So even if you've never done this before, you'll be able to follow along. Why is meditation useful for programmers? There's a whole heap of reasons. I've written this article, codingmindfully.com/25 ways, where I list about 25 different ways that meditation serves a purpose in a programmer's life. The big ones for me are dealing with stress, anxiety, and burnout, learning how to switch off after work and recover from busy patches so that the day-to-day stresses of the job don't become bigger burnouts. It's also useful for focus, presence, and thereby productivity. Programmers and coders need focus to get their work done, and meditation helps to cultivate that. It's really useful in terms of developing fresh perspectives on problems and allowing yourself to solve them creatively. It's great for restoring energy, and it's fabulous for learning how to work with difficult emotional states. So I don't know about you, but my day job as a programmer often involves bouts of frustration, sometimes anger, lots of self-doubt, occasionally imposter syndrome. Meditation helps me work with all of these states. To summarize, meditation is about getting out of your head and back into your body, and that's what we're going to do today. When I speak to people who work with code about meditation, I like to speak in terms of the standard meditation algorithm. And it goes a bit like this pseudocode here on the left. It's not syntactically perfect, so please don't pull me up on it. You begin by relaxing your body, and you do that by scanning your awareness through your body and deepening your breath. Then the main portion of the meditation involves setting yourself up to focus on some aspect of your present moment experience. Often we'll choose the breath because it's something that's happening all the time. During meditation, it's really quite normal that your mind will wander, and your only job is to just notice when this has happened and very gently, without much fuss, shifting your attention back to the object of meditation again, back to the breath. And you do this as many times as you need to during the session. There is no extra points for doing it fewer times. If you catch your attention wandering and you bring it back, then you're meditating. At the end and at the beginning, it makes sense to kind of check in with yourself, notice what's going on in your mind, notice the speed and depth of your breath, notice the amount of tension in your body. So when you're ready, we'll begin. Start by finding a comfortable seated position, sitting relatively upright. You can meditate lying down, but be warned, the likelihood is you may fall asleep if you're tired. So I recommend sitting upright. Have the head roughly over the shoulders over the hips. Sitting with as straight a spine as is comfortable for you today. When you feel ready, the invitation is to drop the eyelids in order to begin this period of time where the attention is a little bit more inwards than usual. You might start by investigating the space behind those closed eyelids. What's there? Perhaps some darkness, shapes, colors. Notice too your breath, whether it feels fast or slow, deep or shallow. Your body, whether it feels tired or energized, tense or relaxed. And your mind, noticing whether there are a lot of thoughts, if it feels quite busy, or if there's a bit more space and clarity. Doesn't matter what you find, just taking note as we begin. And start the process of relaxation with 3 deeper breaths. So breathe in all the way down into your belly. Feel the belly expand. As you breathe out, you might let out a sigh. Breathe in, belly rises, the lungs fill. Breathe out, sigh, let the shoulders drop down and back. Once more. Relax into your seat. Allow yourself to feel supported by your posture. And we're going to begin with some belly breathing. This means breathing a little bit deeper and a little bit slower than perhaps you have been today. You can place a hand on your belly if you wish for feedback. As you breathe in, you feel the rise of the belly. As you breathe out, belly recedes, the breath is released. Breathing in, the belly rises. Breathing out, release the breath. Set yourself up so that your inhale is about the same length as your exhale. So one way to do this is to use a little mental silent count of 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale about the same length, at a rhythm, at a pace that works for you, comfortable and steady. Breathing like this is a hint to your nervous system that it's time to relax. And you can keep this steady, even breath if you wish, or just let your breath return to normal, your hands resting lightly in your lap. Begin to scan your awareness, your attention through each part of your body in turn, starting at the face. Noticing the sensations in the face, checking out your forehead. If there's any tension there, just inviting it to relax. Noticing your eyes, eyelids, softening that space. Exploring your cheeks for tension, letting them relax. Relaxing the jaw, maybe opening and closing the mouth a couple of times. Let the jaw be soft, let the tongue relax in the mouth. Bringing awareness to the back of the head, scanning from there down through the neck, looking for any tense points, seeing if they can relax. Relaxing the front of the throat. Feeling into the tops of the shoulders and just imagining them softening down and back ever so subtly. Putting down any of the burdens that you're carrying mentally or physically. Let the shoulders relax. Scanning down the length of the arms, the upper arms, biceps, triceps, feeling their weight. Scanning through the elbows into the forearms, down into the hands, the palms, fingers, thumbs. Letting both arms be relaxed and heavy, hanging in space. Coming back up into the torso. Bring your awareness to the center of your chest, the space around your heart. Fill that space with a deep inhale. Let the chest melt and soften as you breathe out. Coming down into your belly, filling your belly. Your next inhale. Allowing the muscles of the belly to soften as you exhale. Releasing down the length of the spine, so from the base of the neck, scanning your awareness down through each backbone, looking for any stuck points, breathing into those tenser regions, inviting them to relax, maybe taking a subtle adjustment of the posture, ease any tension. Feeling down into the hips, the thighs, letting the muscles of the thighs be heavy, front and back. The kneecaps, backs of the knees. Scanning through the shins, the calves, down through the ankles, releasing tension, feeling the weight, relaxing the body through the feet, arches, toes. Coming down through the entire length of the body once more, beginning at the top of the head with your next inhale. Follow your exhale all the way down through your face, neck, torso, arms, hips, legs, feet, down to the tips of your toes. And with your body completely relaxed, turn your attention towards your breathing. Allow your breath to have its own natural rhythm. Just allowing the breath to flow in and out of the body Noticing the sensations in the body that let you know you're breathing. Maybe that's the flow of air at the nostrils or in the throat. Maybe that's the movement of the chest or the belly. Just noticing where the breath stands out for you today. For the coming moments, there's nothing else to do other than give most of your attention to the breath. To allow the breath to be at the center of your awareness through these sensations. Allowing your attention to rest lightly on the breath. There's no need to block anything else out. If there are thoughts or sounds, that's fine. Just giving most of your attention to the breath. And in those moments where you notice the mind has wandered and the awareness is elsewhere, it's very gently, with a sense of kindness towards yourself, shifting the awareness back, be more with the breath once more. Noticing where the attention rests. Gently bringing it back to the breath. Gradually starting to deepen your breath, filling your belly. As your breath deepens, becoming aware of your body once more. Noticing where the body makes contact with the surfaces that it's sitting on, gentle downward pressure. Notice the space around you, the feel of air on the skin, the sounds you can hear. The eyes closed as you gently begin to move into that space. Lift the fingertips, wiggle the toes. Start to turn that into shoulder shrugs, a twist or stretch of the spine. And come back to the center for one last moment of stillness. And just notice what effect this meditation session has had on you today. Observing the breath, pace, its rhythm, the body, its condition, the state of your mind. And when you feel ready to release this meditation, gently blinking open your eyes. Welcome back. It's been a real pleasure to offer you this meditation here today. I'm really passionate about it. I think it can have a positive impact on people who write code for fun or for a living. I have a blog where I talk about this in a lot more detail than I can in half an hour. And I run an online course called The Mindful Developer, which is a 4-week program which will teach you everything you need to know about meditation and how it works for you as a developer at codingmindfully.com/TMD. There's a free resource called The Ultimate Guide to Meditation for Programmers that I provide on the site. You can download it if you join my mailing list. And if you do that, I'll send you articles whenever I write them about the mental aspects of being a programmer, how to make sure that your mind is in tip-top condition to serve your programming needs. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Daragh, that's Daragh at codingmindfully.com. If you'd like to get in touch, send me an email. I hope you really enjoy the rest of the conference, and I hope to hear from some of you soon.